do understand, but for like people, I hate to even say her name, but it's like the only example coming to mind that aren't Anita, whatever the fuck her name is. I don't really care. Now, I can understand what she's doing and why she's doing it, the way she feels. All right. Am I going to dog her out? Yes. Yes, I am. Nah, battery low. Thing came up. Because I understand why she's doing it. It's just her methods and how she does it and the false information that she provides. Now, hear me out. Before you rage, because I know there are some supporters who love to attack people. Now, I understand. Now, yeah, like an example I heard her say before is men get full heavy armor while girls get the bikini armor with the breastplate covering their nipples. Like that's about to protect them from some shit. I understand, yes. Well, but it's a good thing games are now maturing in that aspect so women can get heavy armor too in games. So yeah, that's a plus. But what the thing is that they do the same thing. Well, she does the same thing. She probably played like, I don't know. Now, like 3, 4 games? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know anything about her. I haven't watched her play games. I don't know how many games she plays. Maybe she did play a lot of things. But I did see a couple of her videos of her game examples. Okay, games. You play games. You play a story-related game. You go through a plot. You control the character. In most, if not all, of these games that she's used as a demonstration, she's controlling the character. What does that tell you? She's controlling what's happening. So what she wants to be an example, like in one video, she had Hitman Absolution and tried to say the mission makes you attack these strippers. And then she criticizes the game because of that, as against women. It's a game. And you were in a strip club. Strip clubs, they're here. They're real. You go into a strip club, what do you see? Exactly that. Except you can sneak past girls. She just decided not to use her example. And for those who don't know anything about games or haven't played a game or games like that, they know nothing but to follow her like a clueless puppy, because she's showing them examples of what they don't know. It's common psychology. Like, if I can tell you that my phone messes up all the time. Now, you can take my word for it, but you're probably like, it probably don't mess up that much or whatever. Now, if I showed you, let's say, I'm going to change it up. Let's say I bought a PS3. You'd be like, yeah, you bought a PS3. It's different. And I'm like, oh, this new game is cool. You don't know. You just seen trailers or something, or just heard about the game. But if I actually show you and actually do things in the game, that's the only example you're going to get. And what are you going to do? Say, oh, that's how the game plays. It's like, if there's a game where there's an option to be stealthy or assault. If I just play stealth all the time, which I prefer stealth, and like made no attempt to be aggressive, you would think that off of that, if you didn't read anything about it or know anything about it, you would think off of that it's a stealth-based game. Just like she shows those who don't know, which is why so many people are calling her out. Now, Anita, she's a smart girl. She obviously has her presentation together. She has the looks about her. Her cause is respectable. Her methods and her evidence, now that's a little off. Female gamers are growing, and I'm actually proud of that. But when you think about this, males generally play games throughout history. Video games, like once it started coming along the timeline, played them more than females. And as of today, Unfortunately, most gamers are males. Most game developers are males. When you make a game, you make your vision, you make your dream. And are these guys to be prosecuted because of their personal preferences? Like a big breasted woman in a game, she would take a shot at that. Why? Because they love their art, they love their video game, they're designing it, the characters and everything. They're making the game that they want. That guy just may prefer big breasted women. So you're criticizing this man for making a game based on his preferences. What is he supposed to do? Make a big muscular guy with his dick hanging out? I don't think so. Unless he was into that. If he was into it, sure. If there are some people in the game world, game developers, who enjoy that, then they can make their content. I'll still play the game less. Okay, I might, because my preferences isn't along those lines. But like with the dude with his dick hanging out, I compared that to that because there's women with like the breasts hanging out, with typically their whole bodies if they're in skimpy wear. You know, it's preferences. And with over the course of history, more gamers predominantly being male, it's just expected. It's their human nature. It's their preference. It's their sexuality. Why condemn them off of making what they like? You take an artist. He makes art, what he considers art. He has the freedom to do that, to express himself in that art form. Now, if there was a female developer who like who made it to the position, got to develop her own game, and decided to make a game. Muscular men, high expectations, toned men, muscular men everywhere, idealistic. That would be her preference. Would I still play the game? Sure. As long as it's not like Fist of the North Star. Honestly, that's one anime I can never get into. Fist of the North Star. Everybody is too damn buff. And I mean too damn buff. So I had to raise. But yeah, back to the point. So all I'm saying is her methods and reasonings are off. Well, not the reasoning. The reasoning is all right. And slowly, there are more female gamers. There has been female gamers. They're just becoming more and more acknowledged, and there are more becoming more and more female gamers. Now, for those who say, "Oh, mobile games don't count," I want to agree with you so bad because I've played some actually really good games on some consoles. But technically speaking, mobile games do count as games, and if a person plays a lot of mobile games, sure they're a gamer, maybe not in our concept of what a real gamer is, but hey, they still fall into the category. You shouldn't like deny someone like something based on their preferred version. Like I can't diss PC. Well, I won't diss PC gamers. I used to be an Xbox gamer until I had a problem with Xbox. Then I went back to Sony because I love my play. I had my PlayStation 1 and I still got my PlayStation 2. I'm done with Nintendo. I'm just absolutely done with them. But yeah, you see what I'm saying? This video will be very long. So I guess I'll label this as a rant. But I hope that I made made some common understanding here. Because people, if you attack each other just for what you think and what they think, there's a low chance you'll come to an understanding that both of you can agree on. I hope to have brought some middle ground that both of you can see, both sides can understand. Now, final words on this. Whoa, I got way off topic, didn't I? Okay, I'll talk about both real quick. Cartoons versus anime. Anime is not cartoons, it is animation because of its culture, where it's from, different styles, the definition I read you for cartoons. There is a difference. So if someone says anime is not cartoons, they really aren't off, because it's like tomato, tomato. No, because those are the exact same thing, just different pronunciation. Bad example. But you understand what I'm saying. You're a smart person. And about the whole, but like I said, I understand why you're doing it. The methods are just wrong, and part of me doesn't even because you know what it might be. I like to stay open-minded, think outside the box, and I don't want to defend her, not with a fire bear on my being. I prefer to just let you guys just let her have it. But you know what it might be? It probably started off she noticed something in a game. She didn't just went with it, wanted to make a little something about it. And then she got way more support than she expected. And a whole bunch of people telling her, go on, do all do. We gave you all this money, and she can't really let them down. So maybe she had to keep it going with exaggerated bullshit for all those people who quickly and blindly followed her. Now, some, I'm not going to say full blindly, because there are some. I've seen some videos from feminist gamers that make some good points. But, like I said, I understand why you're doing it. I understand what you're against in the gaming community. But you shouldn't go to such extremes just to disrespect gaming in general, male gamers, because of their preferences. It's like, I'm sure you have your preference of a man. If you were a game developer, got to make your own game, you'd make the man how you want to. Unfortunately, not every male can think with such a mind to be like, this man gets heavy armor, this woman can get heavy armor, or this man is fully clothed, but this woman is a little scantily clad. Sex sells, as we all know. Sex sells. You mean it does it sell everywhere? Yes, yes it does. But yeah, sex sells. But there are plenty of games. There are plenty of female game characters who aren't always damsel in distress. It's not always female characters are not always weak. It's just it was just taken to a level it shouldn't have it should have never got to in the first place. Now this video is probably over 10 minutes now. So I'll end it here. Alright, see y'all next time. Oh, and shout out to Mary, who watched one of my videos and said she likes my fangs. I don't. Aren't really fangs, but hey, she said they were cute, so thank you. All right, see ya.